OJ Wilson. So yeah, Lazy Jam takes place in Hartsville, Indiana. It kind of started back in 2019 was our first year, and kind of how that started out was back in 2013. Had a private party for my wife out there on a friend's property who has a stage out there, and I had John Mullins and Joe Stone play for my wife's surprise birthday party. And we just, after that weekend, we're like, dude, this is like the perfect place for a festival, and maybe one day we got to have a festival here. And so it just kind of started out real small as like a private party on his land. And the very first year was 2019, and it was Nat Reeb and friends, and they did. So what the very first year was what originally was booked as was just Nat Reeb and friends was going to do. Well, they did do a John Mullins band set, and it was going to be a couple of the original members of the John Mullins band and Nat Reeb, and then a couple other people. But I don't even know that we called it Lazy Jam that first year, but we've always been Camp Lazy here at Hookahville, and that's kind of where it started. So yeah, we've each year's gotten bigger. The very first year, like I said, we had like 60 people. Last year, as far as attendees, we probably had about 300. We had about 230 paid, so about 300. So on the bill this year, we have One Under's going to headline Friday night, which is so awesome because they're going to play 2 long sets. We got them from 9:30 till 1 a.m. on Friday, and on Saturday night we have Pushing Daisy's band, and this will be their 3rd year in a row, and those guys are just the easiest band in the world to work with, and just some great kids, and they're going to play long 2 sets. Also be here at Hookahville today, and so we have them. We have Stolen Faces out of Chicago. We have Munyon out of Chicago. We also have the Hose out of Columbus. I always say, there's magic. There's magic on that land, and it's really, my buddy Jay just passed away on July 1st, and that land has been in the family for many, many, many years. They just had like their 51st hog roast there that I was also a part of, and his dad actually. I just found this out literally like 3 days before I came here. His dad actually was a big country music fan. I'm talking like getting signatures from like George Jones and like Johnny Cash, and has pictures. And what he wanted to do, and this is giving me the chills, what he wanted to do was to make it into a concert venue. I didn't know that until like 3 days ago. And that's what he wanted to do. And Jay never told me that, And so Jay, after his dad passed, was like, this is what I want to do with this place. Never told me that was his dad's thing that he wanted to do. And now, with my friend Jay passing, we don't know the future of the festival, and that's always a festival. It goes year to year. You never know. Tomorrow's never promised. So it's just kind of like, it's super cool. And with people passing and things, it just always, to me, makes that event that much more special. John Mullins, I believe, is, he played on that stage, and I believe that he's still there. He's there in those trees, and he's there, and I don't know. There's magic in those trees.